when was this seminar? Where and when was it held?
In China on May 23rd to June 5th, 2023.
So 2023.
Yes, sir.
So again, what dates?
May 23rd to June 5th, 2023.
So ilang araw po kayo sa China, Miss Cruz?
May 23rd. Mahina po ako sa math, but from May 23rd to June 5th, I assume that's about roughly about 12 days.
12 days, so
More
more
or
or less
less,
around 2 weeks.
More or less.
Yeah. And this seminar, was it sponsored or did you have to pay for your seminar fees?
This was sponsored.
So ang nagbayad po nito ay yung state of China,
Yes, sir.
China government. Ang nagbayad sa inyo,
Yes, sir.
sa travel ninyo, sa stay ninyo, at sa seminar. Okay. Paano po ba kayo naimbitahan para maging bahagi ng seminar?
Through the Chinese embassy.
Through the Chinese embassy. Pinili po kayo ng Chinese embassy.
They conduct these regularly, I understand. There are others who are also invited from the mainstream media. Pero hindi po kami magkasabay that time. So, I understand that this is conducted regularly. I think yearly. I'm not sure though.
So, it is a state-funded program by China where they invite media practitioners such as yourself. Am I correct?
I think this is one of those times where they've invited vloggers.
Okay, vloggers, yes. And can you more or less share with us what was the nature of the seminar?
Oh, they introduced new techniques in social media, such as short-form social media, how to take them. A lot of them were technical, emerging issues, but they also gave a background on China. And I'm sorry, that's all that I can recall.
Okay. So, more or less, kulang-kulang isang linggo po kayo doon, no? Maayos
Dalawa
naman po ang pag...
Kulang-kulang ng 2 linggo.
Kulang-kulang na 2 linggo, sorry. Maayos naman po ang pagtrato sa inyo ng bansang China habang nandun kayo. Maganda yung hotel, maganda yung
Hindi
accommodations.
po siya hotel.
Oh, it was in the hotel.
Hindi po hotel, dorm po.
Dorm. Okay. So was this the first time that your group participated in such a seminar?
I don't know about your group, sir.
Oh, sorry. I mean the group that you were with.
Ngayon ko lang po sila nakasabay.
So you've been there before?
Yes, sir. There is a cultural exchange agreement between China and the Philippines since 1970s.
Okay.
I was in Xi'an for an archaeological seminar, part of our cultural exchange agreement because I'm an archaeologist.
So, si Mr. Mark Lopez, kayo po ay naging bahagi din ng seminar, tama? Oo. Naka-ilang bisita na po kayo o naka-ilang seminar na po kayo dito sa state-funded activity ng China?
Sir, yan lang po yung na-attendan ko po.
Again?
Yan lang po ang na-attendan ko.
Ito lang po yung nadaluhan ninyo? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir, pa-correct lang po. Yung punta ko sa Xi'an, no, sa conference on cultural property.
Would you think that the seminar that you attended affected your perspective or the work that you do?
Ako po o si Mr. Mark Lopez?
Kayo
Myself?
po, Miss Cruz. Kasi yun naman po yung layunin ng mga seminars, di ba? Para mas palawakin ang inyong pag-unawa, mas pagalingin kayo sa trabaho na ginagampanan ninyo. So sa palagay niyo po ba nakatulong ang mga seminars na ito sa trabahong ginagampanan ninyo?
Abogado po ako at ang isang dalubhasa, I think, sa cultural conservation. So yung seminar, it includes a history of China, which also includes an understanding of the area. Matagal ko na pong napag-aralan yon. So medyo yung iba doon ulit na. Pero ang bago ay yung short form, yung pagturo nila ng short form type of video, which is a technical, parang technical na seminar yon, na tinuturuan kung paano gumamit ng ibang mga platforms at yung pagturo ng appreciation ng short form. Ang short form po, yun po yung mga reels, yung mga TikTok, at saka yung 1-minute videos ng YouTube.
Okay. At I'm sure yung na-gain ninyo at napakinabangan po ninyong additional knowledge is the same with those of those other participants in the seminar. Am I true to understand that, Mr. Lopez? Am I correct to understand that?
Mr. Chair, yung akin pong takeaway dun po sa seminar na yun is that it's just an appreciation po of how China media works.
Okay. And from the other participants in today's hearing, were there other individuals there? Kayo po. Okay. Hindi ko po kasi kayo nakilala sa litrato. Sino po kayo? Have you taken your oath?
No, sir, because I was not part of the list that you called, and I did not get an invitation personally. But I came here because I was issued a show cause order for the past hearing that I could not attend because I was in Davao City, in Tagum City, and I came here just to submit that and be with my partner. My partner is Attorney Trixie Cruz Angeles. We are Luminous, the Facebook page and the YouTube page.
So you mentioned that you're partners?
Law partners, and also on the blog, sir, on the Facebook and YouTube page.
So abogado po kayo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So kayo po ay nandun din po sa seminar?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ano pong pangalan nila?
Ahmed Paglinawan.
Okay. Thank you very much. So anyway, that's all I have to ask, Mr. Chair, no? So thank you very much. At least inamin po ng ating resource persons na nakinabang po sila doon sa state-sponsored seminar. Mas naintindihan nila yung paggamit ng mga reels, ng mga threads, ng mga short videos. Ang pakiusap ko lang, sana itong dagdag kakayahan na naibahagi po nila sa inyo ay magamit nyo po para sa kapakinabangan ng bansang Pilipinas. Maraming salamat.
Thank you. The next interpolator will be Representative Sia John. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Mr. Chair, I'd just like to know, are we still joined by NBI? Is NBI here? NBI? Thank you. Mr. Chair, I just want to know the current state of our laws regulating the spread of fake news, because there have been a lot of discussions earlier regarding the fake news and misinformation and disinformation. I just want to know what are the laws that have been implemented insofar as countering the proliferation of malinformation, disinformation, and if there are gaps within, if there are gaps in the implementation of our laws, or if there be sort of short-handed pagdating doon sa pag-implementa ng batas, or if there's really a need to probably, Mr. Chair, to introduce some measures so that we can close the gaps. I'm sure, and based on the previous hearings, Mr. Chair, I understand that medyo this is a new frontier. I think this is a new area of concern, itong online. There has to be some sort of an additional measures or mechanism to regulate anything, or regulate the social media. Mukhang yun ang hindi pa natin nabubigyan ng pansin. So gusto ko lang po malaman from the NBI, and partially these questions have already been answered or been asked, I think, last hearing to the NBI, but just want to go back to some few salient features that we want to find out from NBI on how they deal with misinformation, disinformation. So gusto ko lang po malaman, when it comes to investigating cyber crimes, is NBI the lead agency, or do you have other agencies involved in that?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. I am Special Investigator Anthony Alfred Vita from the Technical Intelligence Division of the NBI. My chief, Sir Attorney Raimundo, had to go to the Supreme Court for another engagement. Aside from the NBI, sir, the PNP, we also coordinate with the PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group and also the DICT and the NTC.
So which agency is the lead agency when it comes to investigating cyber crimes, filing for the necessary charges? Is it the NBI? Halimbawa, kung ako'y biktima ako ng isang fake news, no? Kung magpapa-investigate ako, magpa-file ako, sa NBI ba ako pupunta or pwede ako pumunta sa ibang agencies?
Yes po.
NBI lang ba may primary mandate to investigate?
Mr. Chair, you can also go to complainants can also go to the Philippine National Police. With the NBI, they can file their complaint with our Cybercrime Division.
So when it comes to investigation, it's the NBI. The NBI is the lead agency, no? Am I correct?
We have it is one of our primary jurisdictions, Mr. Chair. Our director is the vice chair also of the
When
CICC.
it involves cybercrime ba, it's, information that is proliferated online. I'm asking if is NBI the lead agency kasi para po klaro na hindi gusto ko lang po malaman walang overlapping of mandates dito ng MAESA. That's why I'm asking you straight a question. Is the NBI the lead agency when it comes to investigating cyber crimes?
We coordinate with the ACG,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, sige. So, yung sabi kasi ni Director Husilos yung CICC, is it CICC still under the DICT or NBI?
It's under the DICT.
Under the
Mr. Chair.
DICT. So, is it a DICT? Is this a council that you do regularly meet? Or do you also do some investigative work?
Mr. Chair,
Or do you delegate the investigation to NBI?
with regards po to CICC, nagkakandak ko sila ng regular meeting.
So you don't do
with the
investigative
monthly.
work. It's more of a council. You coordinate and you come up with policies, di ba?
Yes po, sa part po ng CICC. Now, what we do po sa CICC ngayon is they accept yung mga complaint po nung
I know, but
cybercrime.
yeah. So sino po talaga yung nag-investigate? That's why I'm asking first that basic question. Sinong nag-investigate among all these agencies involved in the issue of cybercrime? Who actually is the lead agency to investigate?
For now po kasi ganito ang nagiging situations. CICC accept complaints about cybercrime. Then ang ginagawa po nila, they collect all the informations pertaining po doon sa complaint. And then ini-endorse po nila sa PNP ECG.
Ano po?
PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group po. Doon nila ini-endorse. At there are some cases naman po ini-endorse din doon sa NBI.
Okay, sige. So ibig sabihin, agencies can be investigated, or a case can be investigated simultaneously by different agencies?
Parang ganun po. There are cases po na dinidiretso na sa PNP or sa NBI.
Okay.
May cases naman po na dinadaan din sa CICC.
Okay, sige. Okay. So, gusto ko lang balikan kung NBI, if I may, Mr. Chair. Ano po yung mga karaniwang mga iniimbestigan nyo covering cybercrime? Included ba ito yung mga fake news or misinformation na sinasabi? Is it itong mga fake news na pinag-uusapan natin, can they already be considered as a cybercrime, or unless there's really a charges filed for a certain individual for it to become a crime?
Mr. Chair, we are with the Technical Intelligence Division.
Yeah, sino?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chair, yung regular attendee kasi si Attorney Ang Luben of Cybercrime is in the field right now. So, hindi po kami...
Pero this is just a
Intelligence po.
regular guidelines on how you do investigation. I'm just asking you the policy of NBI. Can say, for example, itong mga sinasabi nating fake news, can that also be qualified or categorized under a crime, and cybercrime, for example, and can already be investigated? Yun lang gusto ko malaman.
In some cases, Mr. Chair, yes. Like, for example, it's, let's say, cyber libel. It can be investigated by our cybercrime.
Yeah, but if there's, for example, there's no actual charges that has been filed. Kanina nakita niyo po yung yung mga pinapakita nila ng mga short videos sa TikTok na wala naman actual na nag-investigate, but we know that the implication of that really is, if not being handled, civil unrest, the very least, disturbance in the streets, di ba? So, for example, there's no actual person that has filed, or even the agency concerned has not filed the case. Can you do then some investigation without even an actual file? Can that be considered as a cybercrime? Categorized cyber, even if without a filing of a certain specific charges?
Mr. Chair, usually there's a complainant to start off the
Ibig sabihin,
investigation.
there's no preventive measure for the NBI to determine whether such videos that come out and online is criminal in nature or not.
Normally, Mr. Chair, there has
What
to
if
be a
yung sinasabi
complainant.
nila na mga tao na nagsasabing may nag-resign na mga police men, tapos hindi pala siya totoo? So, I mean, if you ask me, that is the intent of that really is to, to provoke emotions, incite a certain degree of emotion, so that they would see some sort of unrest in the streets. And it's not really inviting a healthy discussion based on facts and truth, but it's merely to really incite certain emotions, to galvanize a certain support group base. And of course, yun ang nagiging trend. So would that constitute for you under the NBI or the ICT? Have you discussed that there will be some sort of a definition for any agency to at least do proactive investigation so that things might not happen and repeat again? Let me ask you, the ICT.
Mr. Chair, in terms po with the DICT, sa amin po sa Cybersecurity Bureau, ang ginagawa po namin is we do monitoring. Especially po pag may mga recent incident or it's a matter of national issues po. Nagkakandak po kami ng monitoring kasi we know for the fact na may mga following instruction po sa amin to conduct certain to gather informations po doon sa pang ganun.
Okay. Mr. Chair, may I ask NBI? Ganito na lang. Paraphrase ko na lang ang tanong ko. Kailan nagiging cybercrime ang fake news?
Mr. Chair, for example po, pagka medyo libelous na siya, sir. Pag libelous na siya,
Including the pagpapalaganap, ha? Oo.
yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Pagka pinalaganap po, Mr. Chair, then it comes.
So, so pagpapalaganap doon.
Yes,
Do
Mr.
you
Chair.
can you at least give me some existing laws, for example, na po pwedeng sabihin natin na pagpapalaganap ng fake news ay apart from cyber libel, no? Ay po pwedeng ma-fall under the certain violation of a certain law. May alam po ba kayo, NBI or DICT, yung pagpapalaganap ng fake news? Meron tayong kasi ang minimin natin sa cyber libel, di ba? Article 355 ng sa Revised Penal Code.
Mr. Chair,
Tama po? And RA 10175. What other laws that may be maybe can be violated by the spread of fake news, or yes, apart from yung cyber libel?
I'm not a lawyer po, pero
Sinong pwedeng magtanong? Mr. Chair, may I ask anybody from our partner agencies? Yes, PNP, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alaikum salam.
The Article 154 of the revised penal code, the unlawful use of means of publication and unlawful utterances, Mr. Chair. And the Article 287, the unjust vexation of the RPC as well, Mr. Chair, in relation to Section 6 of the 10175, Mr. Chair.
So which actually, Mr. Chair, itong sinasabing disinformation in public disorder when fake news tends to cause panic, violence, or public harm, does this also fall under cyber libel, Article 5355 of the revised penal code? Do you have an exact provision in there that says when you are causing public unrest, civil unrest, or public disorder, one can be charged with cybercrime?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we can also file cyber libel as well.
O kasi ito actually nandun sa RPAC siya di ba? Unlawful use of means of publication, etc. Article 154,
Yes, Mr.
di ba?
Chair.
So there's already that legal basis for the PNP and NBI to do some investigation, even if there's no actual filing of a case.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Actually, we do have what we call monitoring or cyber patrolling. And once one of these is libelous or it tantamount to national security, we usually ask for preservation order.
So, how many cases have you already filed in that nature? Yung mga fake news na or mga nagpapalaganap na causing disorder, na wala naman talagang legal basis or verified na information na meron, halimbawa, merong 154 na mga policemen na nag-resign because of their disgust over the arrest of the former president, and that's why there's a quite number of policemen who are willing to throw away their badges as a sign of protest. Hindi pala totoo. But that, in a way, really caused some civil unrest to some extent. But under this law, you can already file cases for them, against them.
Yes, Mr. Chair, but we usually nagdi-depend kami sa if there is a complainant. But in the event that there is an absence of the complainant, we usually.
But can the agency, the PNP, for example, be the complainant in this case? Can you file? Can you clear? Kasi gusto ko po maintindihan kung what are the gaps and the loopholes in our laws para po magkaroon tayo ng mas maganda na batas pagdating sa pagka-counter nitong mga hindi tamang mga impormasyon. Yes, PNP.
Yes, sir. If I may, sir. I am Police Lieutenant Colonel Anacleto Daliba. I am the Assistant Chief of the Legal Affairs Division of the PNP Cybercrime Group. Mr. Chair, to answer the question, sir, I would like first to establish that there are basically two cybercrimes under Republic Act 10175.
Okay.
The first one is what we call the cybercrime per se, or under Section 4. These are the, let's say, core cybercrimes. But we also have Section 6 of Republic Act 10175. These are basically crimes committed in violation of the revised penal code or other special laws in relation to Section 6. Ito yung, sir, these are the crimes wherein the perpetrators use IT equipment. Let's say you use a cell phone, you use a computer in perpetrating a crime. Let's say, for example, stapa. Or in this case, sir, libel under Article 355 of the revised penal code in relation to Section 6, sir. Iba pa po yan dun sa cyber libel na tinatawag naman natin under Section 4 of the RA 10175. Now, pertaining to fake news, for example, we have Article 154 of the revised penal code, which is what we call unlawful utterances or unlawful news. Ito, sir, yung spread unlawful or fake news technically. But this is perpetrated as a violation of Article 154 of the Revised Penal Code in relation to Section 6 of the Anti-Cybercrime Act. The process of investigation, sir, is that there is a need for a complainant to file a formal complaint for investigation before us, so that we could docket that for investigation. And then we will be applying for what we call a warrant to disclose computer data. This warrant is akin to an ordinary warrant. Well, we go to court, we ask the court to issue a warrant, and then the court now will issue a warrant authorizing the PNP-ACG or the NBI, as the case may be, to order a service provider to give information regarding...
Yeah, well, Mr. Chair, sorry to cut the story short po. So, ibig sabihin, essentially, meron po kayong kapangyarihan to file charges.
Yes, sir, but that is initiated through a complainant, officially docketed for investigation.
Okay, so if there's no actual complainant, the PNP cannot do anything about that?
Unfortunately, sir, we could request for a possible takedown, but it will now depend on the platform or the social media company, for example, Facebook.
No, I'm talking about you filing for charges for further investigation. For
Yes, sir.
example, diba, I have cited to you a specific provision in the law,
Yes, sir.
and you have concurred that there was indeed, and sinabi mo, you have categorized, there are two classes where you can actually file for a cyber libel. Specifically on the matter of spreading false information that causes civil unrest, public disturbance, etc. Diba? And so that's why I'm asking PNP. In this case, you're very much, not only the PNP, but any law enforcement agencies are very much involved in this, for example, in the possible filing of the crime, because you would be the, ang respondent yung pero kayo yung interested party dito kasi we're talking of the collective safety of the country
Yes, Mr. Chair. However, sir, with regard to the procedure of the National Prosecution Service, they will be looking for a complainant who will be under oath, will be subscribing a complaint. So
Okay.
that's our limitation, sir, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
thank you. Now, what about, Mr. Chair, what about po yung those Filipino citizens who have been propagating fake news but are operating or being settled in the other countries? Do you also have that jurisdiction over them?
Pursuant to, again, sir, RA 10175, when a crime is committed, even if it is beyond the physical territorial jurisdiction of the country, as long as any of the elements of the crime or the devices used can still be located here, for example, the damage, we can investigate. Unfortunately, sir, Mr. Chair, we still need a proper complainant to file a complaint so that we could docket it for official investigation, sir, Mr. Chair.
So, ibig sabihin, kasi what you're saying, Mr. Chair, what you're telling me, what you're sharing to this committee is Article 2 of the Revised Penal Code, no? Concept of territoriality, diba? That there are certain, halimbawa, yung sinabi mo kanina, that there is also some exemption under the general rules. Kasi sabi nila, the criminal laws of the Philippines are only applicable within Philippine territory except when allowed by treaty, committed on Philippine ship or airplane, crimes against Philippine currency, obligation and securities, importance of the products mentioned. Number 3, those committed by public officials and employees in excess of their function, those committed against national security and law of nation and law in order. Tama po ba?
We may use that, sir. However, sir, as of right now, we are only using Republic Act 10175.
What's that? Is that
the Anti-Cybercrime Act of 2000?
So that gives you also the power to investigate those who are living outside of the country na halimbawa, vlogger siya, masyado siyang politically enticed masyado, tapos kung ano-ano lang pinagsasabi sa vlog niya, ng mga fake news na unverified facts, tapos nagkukos siya ng in fact, minumura pa nga niya yung ibang politician, naggrabe yung excessive profanity, na may mga vloggers talaga na gano'n, it's too much for my liking, not just because I'm a Muslim, I'm a conservative, but as a human being, I cannot stand the profanity being expressed in their vlogs. Pero mga Pilipino sila, but they're living abroad. Can they still be subjected to your to the ones that you're saying, can they still be subjected for investigation or filing of possible charges?
Yes, Mr. Chair. The PNP ACG can
So
still
how do you
investigate.
manage to do that? What other partners do you do in terms of further investigation since they are not living within the Philippine territory? Do you also do partnership with the platforms, social media platforms that they've been using?
Sir, mainly, sir, we have strict coordination with other government agencies, just like the DOJ, OOC, sir, and the CICC. We have governmental mechanisms. However, sir, again, one of the challenges is that we need...
Please tell me the challenges para alam po namin ano
Yes,
yung paano pupunuan namin dito.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We will be needing subscribed documents. We will be needing affidavits. And of course, an affidavit should be subscribed before an authorized person in the country, or if accepted in, let's say, Philippine embassy. That's another in an embassy, in a Philippine embassy located outside the country. If, of course, again, sir, in coordination with the DOJ. So
So kaya nga, what other agencies do you coordinate? Do you do this PNP alone or is it the NBI? Who's the proper agency tama yung tanong ko po kanina. Sino pong mag-iimbestiga doon? PNP or do you do joint efforts?
Mr. Chair, under the law, it's the NBI or the PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group who can conduct investigations, Mr. Chair.
So which one is actually the lead agency? Saan ako pupunta? Halimbawa,
there is no
sa mga
lead-
ordinary na tao? Either way, either of the
Yes,
agencies?
Mr. Chair.
Okay. Now, are you aware also, Mr. Chair, aware po ba kayo din na in other countries, when they do also investigation in terms of this, information digitally transmitted to, online, meron silang tinatawag na let me check ha. Meron parang fingerprinting din Meron din silang digital fingerprinting Kasi I want to know the technology that we have right now in trying to find out kung paano natin mag-conduct ng investigation. Ano yung mga plataforma tinitingnan natin? Do you also request for the local internet service providers, social media platforms apart from that? Yung mga online transactions, how do you do investigation when it comes to cyber libel or the spread of fake news? Ano po yung mga ginagamit ninyong tools para po to further the investigation? Because we want to know exactly how can we cop up our technology and our effort, our law enforcement agency to really use the digital world in order to respond well to the cases or cases of fake news, proliferation of fake news. So, ano pang ginagamit natin dito sa NBI? NBI, let me ask NBI this time.
Mr. Chair,
Are you not competent to answer these questions?
usually it's our cybercrime, Mr. Chair.
Where is he?
He's in the field, Mr. Chair. May operation po sila.
PNP. Kasi sabi mo, ORE. Or PNP.
Mr. Chair, the primary tools given to us by the law, of course, is Republic Act 10175. It is considered as an investigative tool, and also it's
No, I'm
IRR.
asking about the ways and methods by which you conduct your investigation.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
In relation to that, there is this thing we call the rules on cybercrime warrants, wherein we are authorized by procedure to conduct investigations. These are our investigative tools. Pertaining to the specific devices or equipment, Mr. Chair, we apologize that we cannot divulge the specific types of equipment.
But can you at least
We have
guarantee this committee that you are at par with the other gadgets being used by our neighbors, or for example in the ASEAN. Halimbawa, just to counter the spread of hindi lang actually fake news dito, Mr. Chair, kasi dito sa national security concern din natin, 'di ba? They've been also using online in the digital world. In fact, there's a thing called the third generation warfare. And we experienced that during the 2017 in Marawi, where they actually recruited foreign fighters to come here, and then the transmission of funds for their operation. Gumagamit na rin sila ng technology. That's why I'm asking you, not only fake news, but how can we, for example, correlate this with the issue of WPS? Now, it's really disheartening to hear one citizen here in this room saying that, since water cannon, mag-water cannon, so patas lang, so di dapat tayo maging neutral, kumbaga. But can you help me out, at least understand and guarantee to this committee that you are capable of really running after these fake news peddlers and these people who are really worthy of being charged of cyber crimes? That they are not only destroying the reputation of an individual, but they are causing civil unrest. And even to a point of citing sedition and calling the people to turn away from their governments.